Greetings, Brainiacs! Welcome to the 9th season of BrainScan, the weekly live stream event where we bring you a sneak peek at the latest and greatest comic book releases from Green Brain Comics. Join our staff of geniuses as we guide you through the exciting world of comics. From superhero epics to indie favorites, we've got it all. So sit back, relax, and get ready for a glimpse into the future of comics. Get ready for New Comic Book Day on BrainScan.
Woo! Hey, everybody, and Happy New Year! And welcome to this week's episode of BrainScan, where here at Green Brain Comics, we will scan our shelves and show you all the new books hitting the racks this week, Wednesday, January 8th, 2025. Woo!
All right, we did it.
All right, we are 1 week into the new year, and we are hopefully going to be glitch-free today. Let us know how we have improved our video quality for your viewing pleasure and enjoyment.
Yeah.
Fingers crossed. We did our best. I am Katie. We have Monty on the live chat. Hooray!
All right.
Monty, are we connected to Facebook?
No, looks like we aren't.
Oh, sorry, Facebook.
Sorry,
we'll
Facebook.
figure it out next time.
One more glitch to overcome.
At least we're on YouTube.
We are live on YouTube, so be sure to chime in with your comments. Let us know what you are excited about this week. And of course, if there's anything that you want set aside in your pull bin. And Monty will respond in real time. Hooray!
Right.
We have Dan piping in with the fact checking.
Here I am, folks.
Hey, one of our old videos popped up in my feed, and it was from 8 years ago. And we called you out as fact checker in that one as well.
Yeah.
It was when you took over from Sarah. And you were coming on as fact checker.
Because I was fact checking remotely there before that.
That's right.
All right, here
But
we
of
are.
course, feel free to fact check us in the comments. I welcome it. Correct me in the comments. I dare you. Without further ado, for the first shipping. Oh, no, not the first one this year, because the other one was
It's the first brain scan.
first brain scan of this year. Let's get ready to look at some new comics.
Woo! We did it. And it's a short trip here.
Yes, we are over here in our all ages section with a couple new books. One, Dr. Seuss graphic novel, Green Eggs and Ham, Take a Hike by James Kochalka, Eisner Award winning author.
Dude.
And close personal friend of Green Brain.
It's always a good feeling to get a hug from James Kochalka.
Look how cute that is. That could have been my pick of the week, as my pick of the week runner-up. Also is this little golden book of Moomin.
Aw.
Wild Guests. Aw,
Those
so
guests
cute.
are out of control.
Oh, they're completely out of control. They're like tearing up the house. They're kind of like the other Dr. Seuss, The Cat in the Hat, where they the Cat in the Hat just things 1 and 2 just rampage the whole house.
Right. Hey, right now might be a good time to tell people about the shipping this week.
Well, I was going to say that's it for our all ages section, and we're going to move over here. But I will tell you about the shipping this week while we're walking over here. So we have another box delayed or our diamond shipment is delayed again. So we have decided to not feature those books in the video until they actually arrive. So we have moved those titles to the end of our release list. Fingers crossed that we get them wheneverly this week, and we will update you accordingly.
Exactly. Cool.
How's that? Anything
All
else?
right. Details. It's fine.
All right. Feel free to fill in the details. We have landed over here in our crime section, and
Yeah,
we do
there it
have
is.
new books over here. We have a new title. It is Welcome to the Maynard #2 with this beautiful cover by Jill Thompson.
Yeah, that first issue was a lot of fun.
Hooray!
Written by James Robinson with art by Jay Bone.
Yes. Super
Slap a
cute.
Jill Thompson cover on that, and you got a hit.
I love it. Over here, that's it on our crime shelf. Over here in our action adventure section, we have Falling in Love on the Path to Hell trade paperback #1, volume 1.
Last year's surprise hit from Jerry Duggan. And Gary Brown gets volume 1 collecting that first storyline.
Nice. Oh, what's up with the moon? He's got like a creepy face.
The moon is a vampire.
He looks like he's about to eat him. All right, that wraps up our action adventure shelf. Over here in our horror section, we have Barstow #2.
Dude, this art by Tyler Jenkins, so gross.
Oh, it's like the Skin Boy from...
Yeah, it's a Skin Boy. There's lots of regeneration in this comic.
Oh, boy.
Hooray for fun regeneration times.
All right, moving on down in horror to Living Hell #2.
Yeah.
From Caitlin Yarsky.
First issue was a lot of fun. Kind of reminds me of Sean McManus art.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice. And speaking of #2s, we have from the world of Hellboy, The Serpent in the Garden, Ed Gray, and The Last Battle for England, #2 of 3.
You know, everybody deserves an end cap story in the big Hellboy mythos. And The Serpent in the Garden is a perfect end cap for one of the jerkiest characters in the whole world, written by Mike Mignola with art by Ben Stenbeck.
And it's Monty's Pick of the Week. Woo!
All right. So gross. Pig face.
Blah. Also new this week. Ooh, kicking off a new series, Those Not Afraid, #1 from Dark Horse Comics.
Yeah, I kind of thought this might be in contention for you because it's written by Kyle Starks with
You know,
art by Patrick Piazzalunga.
I saw that. It's just so bloody. And
Yeah.
I mean, I like a good horror comic, but I'm not really like, I don't need a good splatter comic.
Speaking of splattery, this cover is done by Glenn Fabry.
Whoa, I
of
would not have
Preacher
called that.
fame.
Nice.
Yeah.
I'll give it a read. I'll give it a try. I'll tell you guys what I think, even with all the blood splatter.
Kyle Starks.
I do love Kyle Starks.
Speaking of Kyle
Speaking
Starks.
of Kyle Starks, #3 of Where Monsters Lie, Cul-de-sac, dropped this week as well.
Everybody's favorite murder family is back. Cul-de-sac.
Nice. All right, that wraps up our horror shelf. 50% Kyle Starks. It's all good. And then we're going to come around this way through our OGN section as there are not any new graphic novels this week.
Yeah, we're not going to spotlight anything new this week, but we got so much for
We
you
do.
to check out.
We had a lot of new graphic novels drop on us in November and December in anticipation of the holidays. So if you are looking for something new to read, we still have lots of great new releases over here on the OGN shelf.
Yeah.
Boom. All right. We do have one over here on our romance shelf. It is The Return of Snot Girl with issue number 17 by Brian Lee O'Malley and Leslie Hung.
Yeah, this is part 2 in this new story arc. The first issue of this new story arc sold out.
Ooh.
That's right. And it's
Zam,
going
bam,
back to a
boom.
second print. Okay.
Oh, let's take a pause over here. Where were you going to shoot that poster?
Yeah, that's a great question. Yeah, it's kind of...
You go on this side.
Go
Or get up
around
close.
over here.
Check
Yeah,
out
it's kinda
this.
flushed out.
Oh, right. Because it's in our light box. But we do have a retail version of this poster available for sale in a rolled form. Rolled form.
Rolled form. So we got the Magic #1 cover by J. Scott Campbell in a
Yes.
poster rolled form.
We
also have...
The Fantastic Four #1 facsimile edition, which you
Yeah.
will see later in this video, and the Amazing Spider-Man #129 facsimile edition as a poster.
Yeah, that iconic cover, first cover appearance of The Punisher.
Oh, right. So it got like the crosshairs on it?
Yeah.
Or is that a
I
different
think so,
one?
yeah.
Awesome. All right, so we got a bunch of cool new posters in this week as well. And now we're going to circle around.
Just one quick thing to show you at the counter here. This Radiant Black handout. We've got a small number of these. We're going to give them out to selected people if you're interested. This is a what happened so far for the Radiant Blackoverse, the massive verse. It's a quick single issue catch up to the entire universe. And if you're interested, you could have one for free.
Sure.
But I may ping you with a marketing email.
Cool. Did you put these out here to talk about them?
Oh, well, yeah, because we also have the recently released 2-player and multiplayer card game based on the Massiveverse. Yeah,
Nice.
got them in stock.
All right, and that brings us all the way around to our sci-fi section. Sci-fi.
For a pretty modest selection.
It's all right.
That's okay.
It's quality over quantity.
It is this week,
sometimes.
for sure.
We got Moon Man number 6
Ooh, I like that cover.
from Kid Cudi. And Napalm Lullaby number 8.
From Rick Remender in Bengal.
Transformers number 16.
Cover by Jorge Corona. Believe so. Or is that Daniel Warren Johnson? Yeah. Yeah, I think that's Daniel Warren Johnson.
It's
Very nice.
Just one cover? Yeah. All right, that wraps up our sci-fi section. Now let's see what's new over here in our indie superhero shelf. Starting with Death of Capra by Michelle Pfeiffer.
It's back. It's an end cap. It's by original creator Michelle Pfeiffer. Death of Capra.
Number 1 of 4. Geiger, number 10.
And the return of, what's his face?
Junkyard Joe.
Junkyard Joe, that's it.
G.I. Robot.
G.I. Robot. I almost said G.I. Robot.
It is, the similarities of the Commandos is pretty similar.
Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am.
We got issue number 3 of Jupiter's Legacy finale.
It's a big week for Mark Millerverse.
Oh, yeah, they all dropped. Nemesis, Rogues Gallery, number 5.
And?
Prodigy, Slaves of Mars, number 5.
Oh, Mark
Boom,
Miller
boom,
is a
boom.
busy boy. Mm-hmm. All right, what's next? Ooh,
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Mutant Nation, number 3. Wait a minute, number 3.
That's right. Hi, I'm Pete. I'm Ack.
Oh, God. All right, there it is, number 3. Bam-a-lam. And wrapping up our indie sci-fi shelf with Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles trade paperback, The Untold Destiny of the Foot Clan.
Ooh, collected in one volume. And just behind it, I got the first IDW collection, the first year with the same character on it.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right, that wraps up our indie superhero shelf. Now let's see what's new over here in fantasy adventure.
Ooh, we got a couple things.
Kill All Immortals, number 5.
From writer Zach Kaplan with interiors, and this cover by Fico Ocio.
We got a new book from the creators of 8 Billion Genies, Charles Soule and Ryan Brown. It's The Lucky Devils. It's a, what do they say? It's like a cross between Thing and Thing.
Yeah.
Yep. It's a couple of devils that get out of hell and try to persuade some teens, some young adults to be bad, I guess.
They're up to no good, and no good in hell is a lot of fun.
What devils are up to good?
We got this cover by Ryan Brown. And let's not miss this fantastic cover by Frank Miller.
Oh, boy. Sure, and that's it, cover-wise?
Yep.
All right. And I'm making it my pick of the week. Boom.
All right.
Pick of the week.
It was a lot of fun. Check it out.
All right. That wraps up our fantasy adventure shelf.
Yeah.
Now we get to go over here to the DC Comics shelf where we not only have this week's new comics, we also have those few comics that we were shorted last week. We did receive them on Friday. And so if you came in after Friday, you might have seen them as new on the shelf already. But for those Wednesday shoppers, they are still new to you.
It's new to me.
It's new to me.
Hey, let's check out this first one.
Oh, look, we got a new series. It's of Aquaman.
It's the first new issue from Aquaman's All-In series. This is written by Jeremy Adams with art by John Timms, who also did this very cool cover. Riding a shark, water sword. It's lots of fun.
Is he biting his logo?
Oh yeah, he doesn't care about that logo. It's food. Ooh. We got this beautiful Tula Lotte cover.
Beautiful.
And a very shiny chromium Aquaman all-in variant from somebody. I think it's Fico Ocio. Yep.
Boom.
It's pretty cool. Aquaman has to fight some kaiju. Bad stuff happens. He's got a new special power. And it's my pick of the week.
Woo!
Magic
Hey-o.
Aquaman. He talks to fish.
Yeah, sharks. Fish that kill.
Yeah. Hey, speaking of cool Aquaman, check this out.
Hey, it's a DC Finest trade paperback, Aquaman, the King of Atlantis.
This might be one of the finest DC Finest collections because it's all drawn by Ramona Fradon. This art is still looking fresh after, I don't know, what is it, 60 years? Dude, she just passed at the end of last year.
She was in her 90s, wasn't she?
Yeah, dude, she was amazing. She was drawn up right up until the last days. And
57 to 62.
so good. Aquaman, DC Finest, Ramona Freighton.
Nice.
Get on this.
Dialogue on the cover.
Dialogue on the cover.
Also new this week, Batgirl number 3.
That was one of the late books.
Absolute Batman number 4.
Dude, this was almost my pick of the week. It's so good. This has a switch out artist, Gabriel Walta, who does this chapter that reminds me of so much about a chapter of Batman Year One, but in a completely different context. Oh, amazing. Got this cover by somebody, I don't know.
Oh, you know what? I just looked at it. Yasmin Putri.
Yeah, we got that Yasmin Putri cover, and then we got this 1 in 25 by James Herron.
Whoa!
He is the Batman who lifts.
Dang.
Get on this book.
Woot woot. Batman 156.
That was a late book from last week.
Batman Facsimile Edition 608.
Also late last week, but we got the foil cover too.
Ooh.
Look how foily. Curses, foiled again.
Floily. Floilage. We also got the trade paperback, Volume 5 of Batman Scooby-Doo Mysteries.
Ooh, a Dario Brizuela cover.
Aw, yeah. Dialogue on the cover. Batman and Robin, number 17.
Cool looking cover.
Batman Dark Patterns, number 2 of 12.
Super gross screws and thumbtack.
Facsimile edition of The Brave and the Bold presents issue number 29, The Justice League of America.
This reprints the second appearance of the most legacy team. It's the second appearance of Justice League of America.
All right.
Yeah. Ooh, I think we might have a foil too.
Oh.
Look.
Oh.
Ooh, foily.
Loyal. Birds of Prey, number 17.
Also late from last week.
DC versus Marvel, the Amalgam Age Omnibus.
With this Jim Lee exclusive cover, also
Whoa.
Lobo Duck. That was one of the things that was late last week.
Yes. DC vs. Vampires World War V 6 of 12.
Halfway through.
Justice League, The Atom Project, number 1 of 6.
Also late from last week.
Stormwatch, The Road to Authority Compendium trade paperback.
That's right. This stuff hasn't seen print in a long time. Warren Ellis back on the shelf.
Wow.
And a lot of great stuff that led up to some of the finest comics from the Wildstorm era. Check it out. Brian Hitch, Tom Rainey.
Absolute Superman, number 3.
Also late from last week.
Teen Titans Go on TV trade paperback.
Hey, look, they're in print.
Look, Teen Titans Go is back.
Hooray.
All right, that wraps up the DC Universe shelf. Now let's see what's new in the Marvel Universe.
Okay, here it comes.
Starting with Symbiote Spider-Man 2099. Why is this at the beginning?
Because 2099.
Oh, yeah. All right, 2099 trade paperback.
But thanks, great question.
Yeah, so people can know where to find it. Ooh, we got a new Red Band comic. It is Daredevil Unleash Hell, the Red Band edition, which means explicit content.
This is following Elektra as Daredevil with this cover by Paulo Sequeira, and that's about all I can tell you because it's all wrapped up in a bag. But it's super violent. Blood.
If you like it bloody. Oh, and here's the aforementioned Fantastic Four facsimile edition of number 1. This is, I assume, what the poster looks like, hopefully without the price on it and the barcode. But yes, new printing of that, always a good time.
And one of the finest comics from the first year of DC, of Marvel Comics.
Guardians of the Galaxy Modern Era Epic Collection.
Ooh, back in print.
War of Kings.
With art by Kev Walker.
Namor, number 6.
Written by the Aaron guy, Jason Aaron. That's it.
New Champions kicks off a new one with number 1, Change the World. Is this a one-shot or a series?
This is a series featuring new characters that have debuted primarily on covers and one-shots throughout the last year, with the most recent one being this Ghost Rider-y character here, just appearing in a Ghost Rider one-shot. Brand new team. Check it out.
Amazing Spider-Man number 65 with the 8 Deaths of Spider-Man continuation.
Yeah, written by Joe Kelly with art by Cafu. We got a 1 in 25 by Elizabeth Torque.
That looks fun.
I love how her name reminds me how torqued her characters look.
Yeah.
Everything's spinning on that character.
He looks pretty torqued here.
Yeah, he does. He's like, ow, my head.
We got a Spidey and His Amazing Friends book. Spin Saves the Day. Aw, Disney Jr.
Yeah.
Cute.
Fun.
All New Venom is back with number 2.
Who is the all-new Venom?
That cover looks kind of like an homage cover to me.
It does, yeah.
Where's
Yeah.
Ray?
Yeah, where's Ray? Ray, tell us who this did the art on this cover.
Who's the homaging? Who are they? Who's the homaging? What if Galactus transformed Gambit?
This is the next issue in the What If event following Galactus's fickle decisions on who to be his herald.
Speaking of what ifs, it's what if Mickey and friends became the Fantastic Four?
Yeah, what ifs abound. And not only that, this what if is retelling the story reprinted in that Fantastic Four #1 facsimile.
What?
Yeah, this is Mickey becoming Fantastic Four with his friends and having the same adventure that the Fantastic Four had in issue #1.
Whoa.
Yeah, except for it's Pete. It's that
Peg leg
guy.
Pete?
Peg leg Pete,
Oh.
ruining everything with his moles.
Well, yeah. Also new this week, Ultimate Black Panther #12.
Oh, coming to a head.
Oh, it's
first
extra
year.
brutal.
Oh, so
I
brutal.
flipped through it. It was pretty brutal. And another new #1, hooray! It's Magic. Look at that awesome David Nakayama cover over on our X shelf.
This is J. Scott Campbell.
Oh, oops, I'm sorry.
With
That's
those
the
big
J.
old
Scott Campbell.
chunky boots.
Yes, it is. You are correct.
And next one is somebody name that I can't remember.
Okay.
It's really swell though. And there's the David
There's the David.
Nakayama.
Yes, also looks good. But yes,
And then we got
all the cool covers.
a 1 in 10 character designed by Peach Momoko
Nice.
for Magic #1.
Kicking off this new series
Yeah.
by these people.
With art by German Peralta.
And YX #7.
Continuing that series with Sync versus Prodigy. Uh-oh, rap battle.
Sentinels #4. Yeah, I don't know what's going on there. Wolverine #5.
It's a pretty cool tribute to the Queen album.
Yeah, it is. Oh, mamma mia, mamma mia.
Written by Saladin Ahmed.
Wolverine Madripoor Knights trade paperback.
All collected in one volume.
And last but not least, the Uncanny X-Men #8.
The raid on Grey Malkin crossover continues and concludes with 4 of 4.
And we got an extra cover here. We got this cover.
Yes, we do. And then we got a 1 in 25 by Nick Bradshaw.
Oh, that's nice. I like that. Boopity doop.
Chunky boots.
Yeah, I like the chunky boots.
And one more over on the Star Wars shelf.
All right, to wrap up this week's list, Star Wars: The Battle of Jakku, Last Stand #2.
Only 2 parts left of this 12-issue miniseries, bridging the gap between major story arcs. Everybody is very excited.
All right. All right, I believe that circles the store and wraps up this week's new comic list. All the books available Wednesday, January 8th, 2025. Woo!
We did it.
Wonderful.
Hopefully the quality of the video has exceeded our expectations.
Yeah, what say you, Monty? Any glitches? Hooray! We did it.
Now we just got to make sure we get back onto Facebook next week, but we'll make sure they get the link.
Sure. Quick event roundup here. We got our monthly Brain Candy coming up on Monday, January 20th from 7 to 9 p.m. Brain Candy is our live rotating showcase of artists, writers, and musicians, all curated by the Emerging Writers Network and presented here at Green Brain Comics, all for free.
Yeah.
We run the program on the third Monday of every month.
This month we've got the music of George Montrell, poetry from Robert Laidler, the visual art of Mila Lynn, and prose from the returning artist Denise R. Irvin.
Nice.
Yes, that's all happening on Monday, January 20th.
And then coming up next month, on Friday, February 14th, is our bi-monthly drink and draw over at Downey Brewery from 7 to 9:30 p.m. That is also free to attend, and artists of any level can come. You can come even if you're not an artist and just hang out with us.
You also get $1 off your first beer. It all happens on Friday, February 14th from 7 to 9 at Downey Brewing, located at 13121 Prospect Avenue, DowneyBrewingCompany.com.
Nice. The perfect Valentine's date.
Mm-hmm.
That's all we got coming up on the horizon, except for... Don't forget about Free Comic Book Day. It's coming up in a mere 4 months from now.
Almost to the day.
Yeah, 4 months. We're already ordering our Free Comic Book Day books. We have already ordered our Free Comic Book Day books. So we're in for an exciting event coming up. We will give you much more details further down the road as it gets closer. But always mark your calendar for the first Saturday of May. Free Comic Book Day is our biggest event of the year. All right.
Yeah. Just a real quick note. I've made mention on all of our other socials, but I just want to give a quick note of condolence to the family of Jack O'Reilly, our beloved mayor of City of Dearborn, who passed last week. Not much more to say. There's going to be a memorial scheduled, I think, next month. So we'll keep you posted on that. But yeah, big loss.
Yeah. Not our current mayor, but the mayor that was the mayor for the bulk of our years here in Dearborn, which is almost 40, and a huge supporter of us as a business here in East Dearborn, giving us the proclamation, proclaiming it Free Comic Book Day in Dearborn every year for, 10 years?
He was mayor for 15. We got him pretty much every year.
Oh, yeah, almost every year. So, yeah, huge supporter. If you were here for any of those Free Comic Book Days, you recall him always saying nice things about us, about the shop, delivering the proclamation, and kicking off the event in style every year. He will be missed.
Yes.
Wonderful friend of the shop.
Well, let's leave it on a positive note. We got lots of new comics to look forward to.
How's that FOC video?
Yeah, there's that FOC video. We had to take a couple of weeks off because the final order cutoff was pretty negligible. Not a whole lot of stuff to focus on, but I have a feeling we're going to be back up to speed, and I will be back behind the console at the studio on Friday, so look for that. Let me throw you the graphic here. Final order report every Friday at 5 p.m. Get on that info for last call.
All right. Boom. Is that it?
That's it.
Hey, thanks everybody for tuning in to this week's episode of BrainScan. We do this live every Tuesday on our YouTube channel, and we try to connect to our Facebook channel as well, but we will drop a link there for you guys. So be sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed this content so that we stay in your feed and you never miss an episode. Stay up to date on all of our happenings. We are Green Brain Comics on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and Blue Sky, where we're trying to remember to drop content there as well. Check our web store at greenbraincomics.com and our retailing partner at COMICHUB.com, where you can do all your pre-orders, manage your subscriptions, and pay for your asides, all from the comfort of your own home. We have been, and are currently spreading the love of comics and graphic novels from the heart of East Downtown Dearborn since 1985. 40 years, baby! Woo! Feed your brain at Green Brain Comics.
Woo!